Yes, now everyone, welcome back to another Asia Cup Predicts. We're up to the quarterfinals already. Who could have thought this tournament would go fast so quickly? We've had some absolutely cracking games in the last game week. We had 3 penalty shootouts. That was absolutely insane. 2 red cards in one game, a very controversial red card as well. But let's get into the quarterfinal predictions and I'll show you my thoughts on these games coming up. There wasn't a whole lot of upsets in that first round of the knockout stages, the round of 16 if you will. Tajikistan and Jordan, 2 teams that I didn't expect to go through. Tajikistan beating the UAE out on penalties, that was an extraordinary game for them and by far their best performance of the campaign so far. And Jordan, that very controversial game against Iraq, that was insane. That red card, I don't want to comment on it. It was absolute insanity and they got through by 2 incredible goals for Jordan. I think they'll go through again in this one. I wouldn't surprise me if this one goes to penalties as well for Tajikistan. I'm going to go Jordan. I'm going to go Jordan to score first. Could be a low scoring game, could be a high scoring game. Who knows between these 2 nations. But I'm going to go Jordan. And then the next game, the biggest game of the quarterfinals, Australia taking on Korea Republic. A 2015 grand final rematch. Australia getting the win in that one. I think we're going to get it again. I got to back the Aussies. I thought we were going to do it a scrappy 1-0 against Indonesia last time. Went out, beat them 4-0. It was by far our best performance of the campaign. And South Korea won all between them and Saudi Arabia at the end of 90 minutes because of that late equalizer in injury time. Then took it to penalties and beat them. That was absolute insanity. That's what the Asia Cup's all about, right? These incredible results. I'm going to go Australia. I think this one could be a 1-0 or something low scoring. I think we hit them on the counter attack. We get that goal. I think Australia will win this one. And then the first of the second of the quarterfinals, it's Iran taking on Japan. Japan beating Bahrain 3-1 in their round of 16 game. Quite comfortable at stages, but Bahrain did test them at times. And Iran going through against Syria. 3-5 on penalties to Iran and 1-1 during normal time. Absolutely insanity, but they're without Taremi for this game, and that's going to be a massive loss for Iran. Do I think they could get past without Taremi? I do. I honestly do. I think they will actually beat Japan. Crazy to say, but I think Iran will beat Japan. I think it could be a 0-0 in normal time, but I think Iran go through. I don't know why, but I think Iran's going to go through. Japan haven't been overly convincing in this Asia Cup, but I'm going to go Iran, and I'm going to go Iran to score first. And then the next quarterfinal, Qatar versus Uzbekistan. Qatar going through against Palestine in that 2-1 win, and Uzbekistan going through against Thailand in another 2-1 win. Both games, they had equalizers at points, but both teams prevailed, and I think Qatar will go through. Reigning champions, out their home nation. I think it's written in the stars for Qatar to go far in this tournament. Semi-finals, we'll find out. We'll find out if they make it to the semi-finals, if they'll make it to another final. But I'm going to go to Qatar, and I'm going to go Qatar to score first. Although it wouldn't surprise me if Uzbekistan put up a good game against Qatar. But there are my predictions for the quarterfinals of the Asian Cup. I got Tajikistan going down to Jordan. Jordan picking up their first win. Australia beating South Korea. Australia, I think we're too good. South Korea, they've had their problems at times this tournament. I think we're going to go through. Then Iran beating Japan. That's my big upset for the quarterfinals. And then Qatar beating Uzbekistan. Let me know your thoughts on my predictions down in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, I'll see you soon.